Matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Another season is drawing near its close, and each they're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Number 4 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Back to return.
This one is handled by number 14. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game. John, for people who love defensive struggles, this game is exactly what they're looking for. Two of the best in the league out on the field today.
These are two of the most talented defenses in the league. Not only can these guys stop you from scoring,
they can create scoring by themselves.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't be surprised if this game turns on a big defensive play that generates points, like an interception return or a fumble recovery, something like that. They might not be busting off big games, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
So a gain of about 1. Number 25 is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. The Dolphins line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Williams is there for the tackle at the 31-yard line.
Time to call a special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made.
Get around the outside on this. Tell your blockers to maintain.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
All right, now. Blue down, blue down.
Out of the I formation. To carry it. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 24. Ball on their own 24.
Come on. Here we go. Lucky.
Miami comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 28.
Take a good look at the first down line. Then keep that spot in mind because you have to get there.
Miami lines up in a 4-3. It's a blitz. Incomplete pass.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Pressure coming. Keeps it. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 30.
Call this defense here.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
30-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the start.
The Dolphins line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Number 31 is there on the stop at the 20-yard line. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch each other back. Tiger, hold the look. Hey, watch that screen.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Get my cut back.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 25 is there for the tackle at the 9-yard line.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
What's the hard count? Channel 57. Let's run, man.
Receives the handoff. Setting up play action. Throws it. No one on the fullback. Touchdown, Miami.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball. And it's 6 points.
The point after is good. And so they're handed great field position and cash in.
Yeah, when you give this team field position like that, you can practically take a touchdown to the bank.
Sends it sailing from the 4-yard line.
It's still very early. But this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
The Dolphins with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 8.
They soft, man. Let's go now.
The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Mitchell is there for the tackle at the 33.
This is the time to look down the field. Look for your guy to find a hole in the defense and get him the ball.
They come out in a dime package. Here they come. And it's caught. Bowman records the tackle at the 37.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 17-yard line.
This play might work.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Omaha. Watch it back. Bring it up. Bring it up.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. With a counterplay, number 54 comes up to make the
Miller
play
on the carry.
at the 20-yard line.
Gain
A
on
smart
the play.
coach would call this play.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go. Go.
On the carry. Setting up play action with the pass. Number 58 is there on the stop at the 36-yard line. We've reached the end of the first, and we're ready to start the second quarter. And we're at the 3-minute mark. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
You can't stop me. Come on.
Throwing. Picked off. It's intercepted. He was looking for single coverage, got it, but the throw was off target. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 44-yard line. Looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, he's on the run. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The Dolphins come out in a 4-3. Blitz is coming, and he makes the grab. Andrews is there for the tackle at the 24.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
Gotta have it, D.
Throwing, and he hits his target. Bowman is there on the stop at the 13. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Let's do our thing. I'm coming through, baby. Let's go.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package.
Let's run, man.
Green, 25.
Hand off to the tailback. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 6. Lynch kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. 2-minute warning coming up.
All right, let's go.
Throwing on the run, and the catch is made. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Watch this catch by the tight end. I always say the tight end is always more of a threat in the red zone. He's a big target, and his skills sometimes cause matchup problems for the defense.
The point after is good. The Seahawks draw even. Number 4 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
This one is fielded by number 14. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Screen from the start. One back. Keep
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Deuce it. Blue down. Let's go.
With the throw. The 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. Here's an opening. The 10. Touchdown, Miami.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
The point after is good. That's why defenses have so much trouble against this ball club. It took just one play to score.
Almost every defense has some type of weakness that can be exploited. And they hit on it right there. I'd expect them to try that same type of thing again.
From the 4-yard line. The Seahawks don't have much time as they start their drive. At the 32.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Miami comes out in their nickel package. On the move. Almost picked off. Number 55 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Rolls right. Pressure. Fumble. The Dolphins grab the live ball. They got to the quarterback and caused the fumble.
And he has to feel that defender coming and tuck the ball away and not allow him to knock it out like that. He either has to take off with it, throw it away. But don't take a hit that's going to put the ball on the ground.
Parker didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Seattle calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining, 10 yards away from the end zone.
Get it up.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Tosses it left. He's brought down behind the line for a short
Calls a
loss.
timeout.
They're in field goal
Miller
range, so
on
after
the
failing
carry.
to get the first down, let's see what they
Loss of
decide to
2 on
do
the
here.
play.
Franks comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick
field goal
sails
attempt
through. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
Nice distance from the 6-yard line. The Seahawks will have to hurry it up as they start the drive at the 36-yard line.
First and 10.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. It's rid of it, and it's caught. The 50. Bowman is there on the stop at the 44.
Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. You gotta believe it. It's RJ. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll pass on first down. Throws it right on target to the wide receiver. Jenkins with the stop at the 37-yard line.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Number 24 is there for the tackle. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Stay at home. Under 10.
The Dolphins come out in a nickel package. They'll take off. Here's an opening, and he ducks out of bounds
Wilson
at the
with the
18.
carry.
It's second down and 1 to go.
Yeah, it's on. Don't stop that motor.
They've driven it into the red zone and need to come up with some type of score here. He's going to run, shakes off the tackle. Number 66 comes up to make the play at the 8.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
He'll stop the clock with a spike.
You better kick it here.
It's second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Watch the play.
Throws it. He hits his back. He has room to run. And he steps out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
You better kick it here.
They're just 3 yards away from the end
On
zone.
the 3-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Hey, stretch.
Miami comes out in a 4-3 to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. So he holds that one in for his second TD catch of the game. Number 4 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. Wilson took control and moved his team down the field with very accurate passing.
You got it going right now, that's for sure.
Booming kick downfield. This one is handled by number 14. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in a field goal.
First and 10.
Let's go.
Miller, the lone back.
Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 77 is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. It's second down and a long way to go.
You can't stop me. No.
At the end of 2, the score is 17. Lockett gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. Number 4 will be kicking off.
Back deep to return.
From the 7-yard line. Can't bring him down. Seattle trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. John, it's a close game, but the defense is not dominating the way we expected at the beginning of the game.
I was really expecting to see some great defense today. We haven't seen either of these teams dominate defensively the way we thought they would. You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
With a counterplay. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Third down, and the spot they'll have to reach for a first is the 33. Lynch, the lone setback. Give it to the halfback. Number 55 is there on the stop at the 30. It's first and 10.
On the play.
The Dolphins come out in a 4-3. Great fake. With the throw. Pass caught by the fullback. Touchdown, Seahawks. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Cover 2 does have some holes, especially in the seam. You better kick it here.
Number 4 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Great opening drive that ends with the touchdown.
You know, this might be one of the best coaching staffs for making halftime adjustments. They always seem to be one step ahead.
This one is fielded by number 14.
A smart coach would call this one.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on, Patrick. There we go.
Matthews in motion.
Right go left, cut. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Ain't no thing. All right, let's go.
Looking for room. Number 56 is there on the stop at the 19.
No
Give
gain
this one a
on
try.
the play.
Clear, clear. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Lucky.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Tosses it out to the left. They'll spot this one at the 21. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch
The defense lines up in the nickel. Closing in. He was tipped.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Number 4 is ready to punt this one away. Lockett sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
36-yard line.
Lynch is the deep back. Hand off to the tailback. Number 55 is there for the tackle.
Your halfback looks like a good option here. Set up some blocks and see if he can break it for a big gain.
Miami goes with a 4-man front. With the pass, someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground.
Come on, Matt. You need to get this first down.
Receiver on the play.
Let's run, man. Go make a play. Gotta keep our points.
Miami comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, broken up.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 17-yard line.
45-yard punt.
This defense will stop him for sure.
It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, one deep. Silver, let's go. Flex, 54.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3.
Watch your man. Come on.
To carry it, play action, throwing. And he hits his target. Number 31 is there for the tackle at the 32. Ball on their own 32.
Under 10.
Miller, the deep man. Number 17 sends a man in motion. Gets rid of it. Williams comes up to make the play at the 36. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
Miller in the backfield.
Let's go. Blue down. Watch out. Check it. Yeah.
He tucks it away. Great fake. Gets the pass off, and it's intercepted.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception.
Miami lines up in a 4-3. Going to the left. Shepard is there for the tackle at the 24.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The Dolphins come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Can't bring them down. Wait is there on the stop at the 34. So they have 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Shepard is there for the tackle. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
3-yard gain on the play.
Good shoot. Let's run, man.
Miami goes with a 4-man front. Missed tackle. Jones is there on the stop at the 40-yard line. It's 3rd down and 4 to go.
Come on.
We've completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 21-17. Seahawks. So about 3 minutes left.
They ain't got nothing.
The Dolphins with a 4-man front with the pass incomplete. Number 45 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Number 14 is the deep return man. And he signals for the fair catch.
We've got a good one going here today.
Ball on their own
Ball
19.
on the 19-yard line.
Get it up. Get me going. Block, block, block. Combo.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off, jumps and makes the catch. Number 58 is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Hey, squad.
Under pressure, throwing. It was tipped. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Can't get it from behind. And a flag is down on that play. His face mask may have been pulled.
Face mask on the defense.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Number 17, using split backs with the pass, and the catch is made. Number 29 stops him dead at the 49, almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Get ready. Watch your eyes. Ricky. Everything you got.
Tosses it out to the right. It's on the ground. The Seahawks pick up the fumble. Big turnover in the fourth quarter. They stay on the ground instead of putting it up, and it backfires.
50-yard line.
Watch out.
The Dolphins with a 4-man front, setting up play action, gets rid of it. The defense has it. Bowman played it perfectly and comes up big here in the fourth. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 43. The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. To carry it, great fake. Gets the pass off. It's going the other way. So he throws the fourth quarter interception. He just should have tucked it away and run with it. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. He hands it off, setting up play action. Unleashes the deep ball. This one falls incomplete. Foregoing the run as they throw here in the fourth quarter, despite the fact they're leading.
Incomplete passes are never going to put a team away for you. You got to trust your running game to keep the chains moving when you have the lead late in the game.
The Dolphins call a timeout. They have 2 left.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
The Dolphins line up in a 4-3. Fakes the handoff, throws it, hits the fullback. Fullback breaks free. Miami calls a timeout. They have 1 left. 9 yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Let's turn it up, D. We like to practice.
Fullback handoff. Number 24 is there for the tackle. And they go with a no huddle.
7-yard gain on the play.
Let's go.
Set. Yellow. Red. 74. Yellow. 16. Hut.
Looks like someone
Dead
jumped early.
False start
Number
on the
63
offense.
was flagged
Number
for the
63.
false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
Hand it off. Wait is there on the stop at the 3-yard line. Lynch picks up some tough yards there. It's 3rd and goal at the 3.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
A little misdirection. Wait comes up to make the play at the 7. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play.
offense.
Let's check
Number
it out.
17, fourth
Better
down.
kick it here.
Not much more than an extra point here. The attempt is good. So the field goal puts them up by a touchdown now. Number 4. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 2-yard line.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
Miller, the lone setback, dropping back to pass on first down. He held on to it too long. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
Blue game. Let's go now. Not today. Balls, Keith. Balls.
Pressure coming with the pass. It's batted away. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it. Dropping back a pass here, needing a big 4th down conversion. Throws it. drops the interception. They go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
He'll just take a knee. Number 50 stops the clock with that timeout.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
You see? On the 10.
He'll take a knee.
Run!
So on third down, they'll be looking for a play that will get them to the 10.
Turn it up now. Set screen. Here we go, baby.
Wilson sends a man in motion.
Let's go, dude. What you got from?
With a counter play, he's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
You better kick it here.
Loss on the play.
Number 4. And the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. Through the uprights and good. That field goal makes this a 2-possession game and time is running out.
Landry back to return.
He got all of that one. From the 1.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Rolls right, going long. This pass is incomplete. Flags down. They might get them for roughing.
Personal foul.
The defense is
Roughing the
flagged
passer.
for roughing the passer.
The officials are always looking for the late hit on a
First
play
down.
like that. The defender should have known better than to take a shot at the quarterback.
This is going to do it. Barring a defensive foul, this will be the last play of the game. With the throw, it's broken up.
Give this one a try.
So this could be the last play of the game.
35-yard line.
Come on. They ain't got nothing. Let's go now. You gotta have it, D.
Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Drops back, going deep. Jumps and makes the catch. And he slips out of bounds at the 33. This game reaches its conclusion with the 4.